have seen before the movie, before starting the classic movie, I mean?
No, I didn't really. I mean, I've seen it in the back of my head, so I thought, well, that's been done, so there's no point watching it again. Although in the trailer, Carol Hemming, who did the hair, and Lily were often watching it. And my friend who does the hair, who did the hair, Carol, is amazing. And she's often been singing that song for years. Salagadoola, minchigaboola, bibbidi bobbidi poo, you know. But no, I didn't go and study it and think, okay, I've got to, I'm going to copy it and crib it.
There is some iconic, like the one that we remember, but it's new in some way.
Well, the one in the cartoon, it's difficult because it is an icon. A fairy godmother as an idea is iconic. But then I think image-wise, I couldn't think of any real... I mean, there's the one in the cartoon, but she doesn't look like a fairy godmother. She's cuddly and round and... Well, she's more like a granny, a reassuring granny. And she's round. But I wanted it to be fun, and I wanted it to be what a little girl would... I wanted to have sparkles, and I wanted to... I don't really know what I wanted, but it all came out into this ridiculous over-the-top gown. It sort of ended up being not a parody, but I just thought, well, let's just throw everything at it. And so did Sandy. I mean, we did throw everything. Crystals, sparkles, teeth. My teeth were so white. I don't have white teeth. Everything had to be bedazzling. Because also, she starts off as an old... ancient, she's described as 1,000 years old, part tree, part homeless person. And I thought, if you have the power to perform, to give yourself basically your own plastic surgery, you're going to go for perfect teeth, perfect everything, perfect,
After several dark roles for you, it was fun to change in this way or not?
It is fun. I mean, I don't go like, oh, dark. I mean, dark's always fun because it's always good to... I always like sick people, why somebody got to behave so badly. It's always, that's an interesting journey. But it was fun to play some comedy. It was fun, although comedy's actually harder in a way. It was fun to give, I don't know. I mean, the other unfun thing was that we were shooting at night and it was very, very cold. And also it wasn't a very big part, which, is, I don't mean to ungrateful, it's a great part, but when you have small parts, you just have to arrive and deliver. There's no time to warm up or get into the part. You have to commit on day one to choices, and you can't sort of develop it and evolve it and just also relax into the acting, which can often happen just by doing it every day. You just have to be great instantly, and probably on day 6 you start warming up and then it's over.
Do you think that Cinderella is also a women's story? Because all the main characters are women.
All the main characters are women, although I do think Ken's been great at sort of fleshing out the prince. He's not just this cardboard, good-looking cutout. He's got a real humanity to him, and also his father and his relationship with the king, I think, is very touching, and I think that has a real complexity to it. And... But yes, I would say it is women-led, and thank God. I mean, we do, are half the world's population, so it's just as well that we're represented. But I also think it's a good message, not just for women, but for anybody, but for whatever sex you are, to practice what can be seen as rather wet qualities, which is kindness. Courage is not wet, but kindness, which is can be seen as a female. Well, traditionally female, maybe, quality should be, it can be, and I think that's what the mother says, it can be powerful. It has more power than you can possibly, she tells Cinderella. Kindness has a great power, more power than you can ever know, and I think that's true. And for that reason, I think it makes Cinderella, who can often be seen as a bit of a passive, person who relies on marriage and all those old-fashioned things, is actually quite a dynamic role model for today.